Imagine scrolling through your DMs and a message pops up. It's from a prince, a real-life prince from Dubai. He's charming, he's handsome, and he says he's looking for the queen of his heart. Could it be you? This is the story of how a fairy tale romance turned into a real-life nightmare, a lesson in how even the most dazzling crowns can be fake online. For one woman, we'll call her Sarah, this fantasy became a reality, or so she thought. A man claiming to be part of the Dubai royal family slid into her messages. His profile was a gallery of unbelievable luxury. Glistening gold sports cars parked in front of sprawling palaces, candid shots on private yachts sailing through turquoise waters, and even a pet tiger lounging on a marble floor. He sent her these photos, painting a picture of a life she could only dream of. He told her she was different, that her spirit captivated him more than any treasure in his kingdom. He'd spend hours talking to her, learning about her dreams, her fears, her everyday life. He made her feel seen, special. He'd say things like, "My world is filled with gold, but your heart is the only treasure I truly desire." He promised her a future together, a life of opulence and, more importantly, a life of love. He was building not just a fantasy, but a foundation of trust. Sarah started to fall for him, picturing herself by his side, living this incredible life. The idea of being his queen wasn't just a dream anymore. It felt like a destiny that was just within reach. But then, the fairy tale took a dark turn. Just as Sarah was completely swept off her feet, the prince introduced a problem, a classic obstacle from a romance novel. He told her his royal family was fiercely traditional. They disapproved of him falling for a foreigner, someone not of royal blood. They were, he claimed, threatening to cut him off, to take away his titles and his fortune if he pursued this love. He framed it as a grand test of their connection, a romantic struggle against a powerful, disapproving family. He was a prince, willing to give up his kingdom for her. How could she not believe him? He told her he had a plan. He needed to escape, to secretly leave Dubai and fly to her so they could be together, away from his family's judgment. But, he explained, his assets were temporarily frozen. He couldn't access his vast wealth without alerting his family. He needed her help. He asked for just a small amount, a tiny fraction of his fortune, to secure a private jet and make his way to her. The amount, $10,000. He promised to pay her back 100 times over the moment he landed, the moment they were finally united. To Sarah, who was deeply in love and invested in this story, $10,000 seemed like a small price to pay for a lifetime of happiness with a prince. So, with a heart full of hope and anticipation, she did it. She went to her bank, gathered the funds, and wired the $10,000 to the account he provided. She imagined him booking the flight, packing his bags, and finally starting their life together. She waited for his message, the one saying, "I'm on my way," but the message never came. The calls went unanswered. His profile, once a vibrant gallery of luxury, suddenly went dark. He was gone. He had vanished completely. The silence was deafening. The days turned into weeks, and the painful truth began to sink in. There was no disapproving royal family. There was no frozen bank account. And the man she had fallen in love with, he wasn't a prince living in a palace. The photos of yachts and gold cars were stolen from the internet. The prince was just an ordinary man, sitting in a cybercafe thousands of miles away, expertly crafting a fantasy to exploit her heart and her bank account. The grand romance was nothing but a calculated, cruel scam. This story is a heartbreaking but powerful reminder. In the digital age, it's easier than ever to pretend to be someone you're not. Scammers are master storytellers who prey on our desires for love, connection, and a better life. They build elaborate worlds that feel so real, but behind the curtain, it's all just an illusion designed to take advantage of our trust. Remember, if something seems too good to be true, it almost always is. Even fake crowns can shine brightly online, so always be cautious. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story eye-opening, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We share more true scam stories to help you stay safe in this digital world. Stay aware, and we'll see you in the next video.